Mesdames et messieurs, bonsoir et bienvenue sur ce live de Noire sur Fabrice Fun&Gaming. On va continuer là où on en était, c'est-à-dire qu'on continue le département circulation ce soir. Donc, sélectionner, reprendre. Ah oui, on en était là en fait, un show latin, d'accord. Alors, ça c'est un show latin, c'était un DLC normalement que vous pouviez avoir sur PS3 et là il vous l'offre direct de toute façon dans la version remastered. Et moi je me bois un petit café pour me réveiller parce que j'ai les yeux qui commencent à tomber.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs, says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Voilà.
Better go earn our pathetic wages. Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
Ok, bah allons-y.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Voilà, puis du coup, on va lancer la voiture comme d'habitude. On va laisser conduire le partenaire pour que ça aille plus vite.
You hear about Adrian? Bob in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience. Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Bon, je vais faire une petite pause, enlever le micro parce que là j'ai le nez qui devient plein et puis je suis obligé de me boucher. Donc je vous dis à tout à l'heure d'ici deux petites minutes. Voilà, me revoilà, ça va mieux. Donc ici, pour enquêter, il y a déjà l'intérieur, carte grise du véhicule, Californie. Le véhicule motorisé décrit ci-contre est désormais autorisé à circuler et à être utilisé conformément aux règles de la loi sur la circulation sur route et les véhicules. Jusqu'au 31 mars 48, Packard Clipper, immatriculation, numéro de plaque. Bon, je vous laisse lire parce que ça va trop vite.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Donc ça appartient à l'ambassade d'Argentine.
Empty.
Ah, il manque la roue de secours. Bah dégage, merci.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Donc il manque les plaques et les petits drapeaux.
Must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Voilà, puis c'est à peu près tout ce qu'il y avait à savoir là-dessus. Il y avait ça aussi.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Ouais, une clé pour enlever les roues. Alors là, la voiture, ça se voit pas, mais elle est au milieu d'un petit terrain de baseball. Et ça, c'est les indices secondaires qui servent à rien.
Don't think this is anything.
Comme par exemple, on peut aussi la batte de baseball. Hein.
Maybe. No.
Je vérifie si j'ai rien oublié avec la bagnole, l'avant, l'arrière, etc. Le côté, non, tout est bon. On va parler au type là au fond.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Alors, juste une seconde. Ah, bordel, j'ai un petit bordel sur le côté. Alors, le témoignage.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Suspect hispanique.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Véhicule suspect éventuel.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
Pièce manquante sur la pacarde.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Et là, ça se voit qu'il ment, le mec.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Voilà. Alors attention, dans le bouquin, ça peut paraître un truc assez spécial. Je vous expliquerai le truc. Hein. Je vous laisse lire ce qui est écrit parce que moi, je trouve que ça va trop vite. Carnet de Valdez.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Alors, Henry Grove des Beaux-Cils, Stanley Mercer, Belle-Voix claire, Walter Marshall facile à vivre, Ben Brown très doux, Teddy Hopper des lèvres charnues, Jimmy Corbett adore le baseball, Sammy Muller a besoin qu'on le câline, Freddy Applegarth aime les bonbons à la cerise, visage d'ange, peau mate, belle boucle blonde, bronzage des yeux bleus, grand et mince, belle carrure, sensible. Il faut savoir que c'est tous des noms d'hommes et du coup, à l'époque, être gay c'était considéré comme être dégénéré. C'est pour ça qu'il a dit que Cole a dit ça. C'est le carnet d'un dégénéré, c'est la voiture d'un dégénéré. Du coup, bah, c'était la pensée de l'époque, hein, il faut le savoir. Ensuite.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Alors, taille fine, beau ténébreux, particulièrement timide, aime les cadeaux, particulièrement naïf, très pâle, visage d'ange mais fougueux. Donc, moi au début j'avais pris ça pour un truc de gay, puis je me suis dit, bah c'est normal, hein, voilà. Enfin, sauf dans les années 40, bien entendu, moi ça m'avait pas fait plus tilt que ça. Sauf que vous allez voir que c'est pas le cas du tout.
I think we've wrung this place dry. Let's find a game well.
C'est encore pire que ce qu'on pense. Il serait juste gay, ce serait pas un problème, mais c'est pas le cas en fait quand on appelle puis qu'on découvre la vérité. Disons donc bienvenue sur le live aux autres qui arrivent, aux gens qui arrivent, pardon.
How can I help, detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Messages, please.
There's just one message for you, detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thank you.
Voilà, en gros, Valdez est un pédophile.
Can you
Voilà.
cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, detective.
Donc c'est encore pire que ce qu'on
We'll follow
pensait.
up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
I swear.
Bien sûr, il lui faut un petit temps d'adaptation à l'IA pour venir jusqu'ici.
You're behind the wheel.
Alors,
And where exactly are
commissariat
we going?
central d'abord.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm gonna go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Bon, allons interroger cet enfoiré.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio?
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Alors, voyons voir. Historique de la voiture.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Vol du véhicule consulaire. Ouais, vol du véhicule.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
Ah, ok, lien avec Gabriel.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
Donc on va l'accuser parce qu'il y a
you
le...
fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Pas du tout, puisqu'on sait que t'es un vilain pédophile. Alors...
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy. Full lips. Ring any bells?
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Gabriel, spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
Lui...
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
Et maintenant, on va chez Dewey Brothers.
Can you drive to this one?
C'est mieux d'y aller ensuite au lieu d'y aller tout de suite. Parce que si on n'y va pas tout de suite, on découvre pas tout ce qu'on a besoin de savoir sur le consul général, qui est un beau salopard.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Alors on va le suivre et on va faire notre petit jeu de... Bon, un petit jeu de... Comment ça s'appelle déjà? De casse-tête. C'est pas vraiment un casse-tête en fait. Hein.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
Voilà, on les replace alors quand même, il n'a pas besoin de les replacer. Il faut juste avoir l'œil puis savoir ce qui manque. Hein.
One left. Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Il me semble qu'il y avait des trucs à voir ici, mais je crois que c'est tout. Hein. Le reste, c'est des trucs secondaires.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Lien avec Valdez.
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Alors la corruption présumée, parce que justement on en a parlé.
We've talked to Valdez. He was very obliging. He told us all about the arrangement the two of you had, and now quit wasting our time.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal and he bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs. They have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
J'aime bien ce mec qui vend des voitures pas chères en faisant des pots de vin et puis tout le reste et puis qui ose se défendre de cette manière, putain. Bon.
You know the way. You can drive.
Domicile des Delgado.
So, where do you want to go?
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. In God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color, and look what we have now. Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Alors, pour voir où il est, on regarde la petite lettre qui est là.
Here he is, apartment 3.
Appartement 3, c'est un petit peu plus haut. Non, c'est juste là en plus, mais c'est naze.
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Miss Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
Ok, donc ici il n'y a rien. Par contre là il y a quelque chose.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Et si on descend par là, il y a la petite cabane juste derrière là. On cherche ici et vous avez la fameuse plaque qui manquait.
Diplomatic license plates.
Ensuite vous avez les fameuses roues qui manquaient, la roue avant puis la roue de secours.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Et si je dis pas de bêtises, il devrait y avoir autre chose. Mais c'est tout. Ah oui, non mais il y a l'autre truc en haut, ouais. Un indice évident.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
Voilà.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Alors, motif pour le vol du véhicule.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Le dernier contact avec Gabriel.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Non, parce que le petit déjeuner dit autre chose.
And I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Plaque diplomatique retrouvée.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is! If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line? That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Alors le truc c'est qu'on va faire une petite course, juste là. Alors attends, hop.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Vas-y, comme ça on y arrive très vite. Je me fais pas dans 3 plombes.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Alors, normalement, il m'est impossible de pouvoir le rattraper. Je filme toujours de la même manière, à moins que j'y arrive cette fois, j'en sais rien.
Stay on Delgado. Getting away! Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost.
Alors c'est la première fois que j'arrive jusque là. On verra bien ce que ça donne.
I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime. Step on it, Phelps. Take him out. Come on,
c'est la première fois que j'arrive à le défoncer comme ça. Allez, viens par là mon salopard. J'espère pouvoir l'avoir avant la fameuse scène où normalement il se casse la gueule naturellement. C'est dingue que j'arrive pas à me le faire. Oups.
Damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
J'arrive plus à rouler. Putain, mais non. C'est la première fois que ça m'arrive, ça, par contre. Ah non, reste où t'es, putain, non. C'est la première fois que ça m'arrive, ça.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon! Valdez, I showed him! Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car!
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Voilà, affaire classée 5 étoiles, le consul général argentin Juan Valdez récupère sa pacarde presque en un seul morceau. Donc la suivante, tu vois.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
Bronco, can you give me a hand? I got a heart.
T'as rien à dire? Ok. Bon ben on va aller voir ce petit crime et après on va s'arrêter là. Après cette affaire là. Ah bah c'est pas la bonne, ok. Non non non.
You're behind the wheel.
Voilà.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Alors à un moment donné, alors ouais.
Over here. Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so? We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Ok. Le truc à faire au début de cette affaire-là, pour avoir un trophée à un certain point de l'affaire en cours, c'est de fouiller à cet endroit-ci.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Circumstantial. Probably nothing.
Et c'est vraiment rien. Donc bon, il n'y a rien à craindre. Le chapeau. Il n'y a rien à en dire à part qu'il l'a perdu, tiens.
Phelps? I ended on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Alors lui, la particularité, c'est qu'il a tout dans les poches. Alors, California Fire and Life, Lester Patterson, 182 North Old Street, Los Angeles. Californie, 5 janvier 47. Cher Monsieur Patterson, nous accusons réception de votre formulaire 14F. Un préaccord a été autorisé pour augmenter la prime hebdomadaire sur votre assurance vie de 3,70 à 5,90. Cette augmentation prend effet à partir du 1er janvier 47. Alors que le contrat standard en faveur des vétérans vous donnait droit à un paiement forfaitaire de $10 000 dans le cas de votre décès ou d'une invalidité définitive, ce nouveau contrat garantit maintenant à vos bénéficiaires une somme de $16 000. C'est quoi ces conneries? Au nom de California Fire and Life, nous vous remercions et vous souhaitons bonne santé et sécurité pour l'avenir. Respectueusement, Curtis Benson, vice-président, Assurance California Fire and Life Insurance. Ouais. Donc une assurance vie qui a été augmentée. Du coup, la personne qui l'aura, elle sera riche. Puis là, il y avait quoi? Sans permis de conduire.
We can notify next of kin.
Voilà, c'est tout ce qu'il y avait sur lui.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
He's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Ah, votre témoignage, très cher.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Bon, mon petit café. Alors, description du véhicule suspect.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
La dispute.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Le psy des stars promène des progrès décisifs dans le domaine mental.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem. Then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually a benefit to society at large.
Alors ensuite on peut se diriger par là. Et trouver un truc intéressant.
So this is why everybody comes to raise.
Une petite table de poker cachée. Et donc si je reviens par là... C'est vrai qu'il y avait ça.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Alors, accident avec délit de fuite.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Alors, lien avec la victime.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Dispute dans le bar.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
Projet d'association.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Bienvenue à la personne qui vient d'arriver sur le live, sinon.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Ok, bon bah maintenant on va appeler le central. En gros c'est un couple qui s'entendait pas du tout.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks for your help.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Alors on va aller d'abord voir le Shelton. Elle est où la bagnole? Elle est là-bas. Si le marqueur, je suis un peu zozo ce soir. Alors, domicile de Shelton, on y va. Et le mec, il faut l'empêcher de foutre le camp.
That's the son of the bitch right there.
William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Allez, c'est parti.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Attends, je
Lay
vais te
into his wheel
rattraper.
arches. Come on.
Merde. C'est la première fois que ça arrive, ça. Normalement, je dois l'empêcher d'aller jusqu'à la gare. Et on peut l'arrêter avant, normalement.
No wonder he killed someone, driving like this. Don't let that asshole get away.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Voilà.
All right, I give up. Hands behind your head.
Cuff him and we're done.
How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Et il y a juste un truc à savoir.
You become all hard at the prospect of paperwork, don't you?
À chaque fois que vous pétez la voiture, elle se remet en place dès que la cinématique est terminée.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right. Where to?
Donc on va aller chez la femme. Allez hop. Roule ma poule.
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty
Non, bienvenue aux
unusual
personnes qui sont en train d'arriver sur le
She
live.
could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work.
You don't think...
Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Juste la bière, moi j'aurais dit plutôt le jeu. Enfin bon, cherche ce que t'as à chercher. Bon, ça me fait tous les indices, puis on verra bien.
Incidental. Seems irrelevant. Nothing significant. It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Alors, moi, la dernière fois que j'avais fait cette affaire, je me suis dit qu'il manquait un couteau par là, alors. Sauf que les deux sont là. Il y en a un là et un là. Et je me dis qu'il pourrait en manquer un. Je pourrais l'avoir peut-être remplacé, j'en sais rien.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Ok, accident
How did the car
d'électrique.
come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
Nature de la dispute.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
Association avec Leroy Sabo.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Non, pas du tout. Ça explique certaines choses.
You want to back that up, little man?
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crack games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer.
Trophée obtenu, c'est qui le
Now we
patron?
could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Je crois que c'est parce que je suis arrivé niveau 20 que c'est arrivé ce trophée. Il faudrait que je vérifie.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Attends, un téléphone. C'est exactement ça qu'il faut faire ensuite.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks, ma'am. You can drive.
Ok, go
So,
à la
where do you wanna
morgue.
go?
Bah.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Ok, il y avait la voiture qui bloquait, c'est pour ça. Ah, pour votre collection de voitures, parce que oui, dès que vous entrez dans une voiture, ça rentre dans la collection, je vous conseille de rentrer dans les bagnoles qui se trouvent à la morgue, parce que vous n'allez pas y aller souvent. Moi, c'est ce que j'ai fait hein, dès le début, donc ça c'est fait.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
La voiture, elle doit être en face. Exact. Bah, évidemment, je passe les trucs, c'est pas de problème.
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Alors, normalement, Leroy Sabot, à chaque fois je le bute, mais je vais essayer de l'avoir sans le tuer. Ce serait vraiment chouette.
We've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand jury.
Nice of you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you
Leroy,
had all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
It's too late, Sabo.
Merde.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
Faut que j'aille un clear shot. Ça va pas aller. Merde, putain. Et c'est pas possible, il prend un otage. Putain de con.
You come any closer and I will pull the trigger.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Say goodnight, then.
Ah merde. Moi j'espérais pouvoir lui tirer dans le pied et que ça ait pas de problème justement. Oui, passe le truc s'il te plaît, merci.
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in
Bla
the
bla
bedroom.
bla. Allez, putain.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me
On peut passer? Non, on peut
we
pas.
had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, How to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I have nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
It's too late, Sabo. Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
Ah merde, je l'avais presque. Bon bah tant pis.
You stay back. I'll ice this one, I don't care.
Put the weapon down now.
Have it your way.
Help me!
Et merde, je suis sûr qu'on aurait pu l'avoir vivant, mais bon, tant pis.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
So, I give you a hit and run, you bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Affaire classée en 5 étoiles, une autre visite chérée, et vous auriez vu que Leroy serait prêt à faire pour ne pas finir derrière les barreaux. Bref, je vais m'arrêter là ici pour ce soir pour les noirs, et puis d'ici... Bon écoutez, d'ici une petite demi-heure, je vais reprendre Until Dawn. Et moi je vais m'arrêter là pour les noirs, donc je vous dis à tout à l'heure, allez au revoir, bisous bisous.